Namaste. Well, we're going to speak this morning, we're going to do a practice this morning about the 5 elements, of which all manifest reality is created. In Indic thought, there are 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space, ether. And everything that's created is made up of these elements, including the body that we live in. And all 5 elements are present here, and they are all present actually everywhere in the body, interacting. However, different parts of the body are the seat for the elements, where that element's particular qualities predominate. And as we do asana, we're going to pay attention to those areas. Really important for the functional, healthy organism to have the elements organized in the right way. There are certain parts of the body where you want strength and stability, certain parts where you want mobility. You want liquids, fluids in certain areas, and air in certain areas. And when those things become disordered, that's when we have complications. So this practice is to help us be aware of where the elements are properly placed, and to help us do that, place them there. And we'll start in Samastiti. We're going to work from the gross to the subtle here, beginning with earth element. Earth element gives us its qualities of stability and solidity, and gives us a form. And it predominates in the body, in the lowest part of the body, the feet and the lower legs. I'd like you to be particularly aware of your feet, the sensation of the bottom of the feet touching whatever surface you're standing on. And we want to be aware, particularly within the ball of the foot, which is the pad, and the middle of the heel. So when I say the ball of the big toe, I'm talking about the pad here at the base, not on the actual toe, but beneath it on the pad. So we want to feel that ball of the big toe, and then the same ball of the little toe, and then the middle of the heel, all rooting down. Imagine being a tree for a moment and rooting down into the ground. Let your toes be as relaxed as possible, and feel the sensation of your foot touching the floor or the mat, whatever it is you're standing on. Check in to see if you have your weight evenly distributed, so that you're not standing too far front or back, or your feet are not caving in or rolling out. Find an even stance. Then we're going to be maintaining awareness on that even stance as we do a forward bend. Feeling the contact of the bottom of the feet, evenly balanced front, back, and side to side against the floor. We'll start Uttanasana. We're going to do 5 repetitions and take a breath each time we fold down into the forward bend. The whole time, of course, the forward bend is having an effect throughout the whole body, but I'd like you to keep your attention low in the body for the entire time that we're working with this pose today. Feeling the feet touching the floor, rooted, anchored, stable. As you inhale, take your arms forward and up. Then keep your awareness in the feet. You may need to bend your knees a little bit. As you exhale, bend forward and keep that balance even to the front and the back. Keep that sensation aware in your mind as you stay here. Inhale, feel the bottoms of the feet. Stay and exhale. Again, keep feeling the bottoms of the feet. And then keep the balance even under the feet as you inhale. Float the arms forward and lift yourself all the way up. Still aware at the bottom of the feet. Exhale, lower your arms down the front. And do it like that 4 more times. Constant awareness of that contact against the floor and the evenness of the feet against the floor. Inhale, arms forward and up. Maintaining your steadiness between the foot and the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Knees can soften a little bit as you like. Relax the upper body. Bring the awareness down into the bottoms of the feet. Feel the floor under your foot. One side and then the other foot. Stay and exhale. And keep your steady awareness as you inhale, flow to the top. Feel the bottoms of the feet. Exhale your arms down the front. 3 more like that. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Awareness on the contact of the foot and the floor. Exhale and bend down. Maintain the steady contact. Stay and take a breath. Continued awareness at the bottoms of the feet, feeling the contact against the floor. And then with an inhale, float to the top. And lower the arms down the front as you exhale. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, bring the attention to the bottoms of the feet. Exhale through the nose, bend forward, keeping the awareness at the bottoms of the feet. Stay for 1 breath. And as you come up, check that you don't slide back into your heels, but you keep your weight balanced front to back. Exhale, lower the arms down the front. We have 1 more repetition. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, feel the stability of the feet against the floor as you bend forward. Maintain that steady contact as you take a breath. And continue to maintain the steady contact as you lift up to the top on inhale. And exhale, arms down the front. Relax the breath. Feet against the floor. Stability at the base of the organism. So we like to keep the earth element in place, keep the sense of stability in the organism, in your body, down in the lower part of the body as we go through the other standing poses. We're going to take a wide stance. And we're bringing the attention up to the thighs and the pelvic girdle. This is where water element predominates. And water element has to do with fluidity. Also cohesion. Water holds together. It's more subtle than earth, but it's still quite cohesive. So flow and cohesion. We're going to place the hands on the hips. This whole area is part of the water element, the thighs and the pelvic girdle. Push your hands on the hips. Now we're going to roll both legs out in the socket. So we're externally rotating both thighs, which is going to turn your toes out. But I want you to feel that action happening up in the thighs. So you're going to feel the buttocks working as you do that rolling outward movement. And a little bit of opening in the inner thighs. We're going to keep that sense of what's going on around the hip joints, and the thighs. But with the inhale, keep rolling the thighs out in the socket. We're going to raise the arms and bend both knees. You can let your elbows soften. Your knees are pointing out towards the sides. As you exhale, stay here and push your knees back towards the wall behind you. Stay here and inhale and keep rolling your knees to try to touch the wall behind you. And then as you exhale, lower your arms and straighten the leg. Pull your thigh bones up into the pelvis. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, bend the knees. Float the arms up, the elbows are soft. Stay here, exhale. Externally rotate a little bit more. Push your knees towards the wall behind you. Stay here and inhale and keep that sense of rolling your thighs outwards in the socket. And then as you exhale, lower the arms, straighten the legs, and pull your thighs up and in. So you're bringing your femurs up into the pelvis. Again, inhale, raise the arms, bend the knees. Let the elbows soften and then relax the upper body. As you exhale, press the knees towards the wall behind you. Feel the work in the buttocks as you do that. Stay here, inhale. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. And then with the exhale, lower the arms and straighten the legs. You're still rolling them out in the socket. 2 more times. A lot of work in the buttocks. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knees. Stay here, exhale, press the knees towards the wall behind you. Stay here and inhale, keep pressing the knees towards the wall behind you. With the exhale, lower the arms, straighten the legs, and keep rolling your legs outwards in the socket. Feel your femurs coming up into the pelvis. Last time. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knees. Stay here and exhale until I press your knees towards the wall behind you. Stay and inhale and keep that backwards press. And then with the exhale, lower the arms, straighten the legs. Keep rolling the thighs out in the socket as you bring the legs to straight. Take a moment, feel the awareness in the pelvic girdle, in the backs of the legs and the buttock. And then we're going to bring the legs to parallel and come back into Samastiti for a moment. Soften here. Relax the breath. Awareness in the pelvic girdle, feeling the thighs. Notice where you feel the sensation. It says water element, flowing, fluid, cohesive. Now we're going to go into a wide stance again for the twisted triangle, and this time our attention is going to be in the belly. So I want you to bring your hands up and just feel around the navel for a moment. This whole area of the abdomen is the seat of fire in the body. Fire is responsible for heat and metabolism. Anything that changes requires some heat. And the belly is not the only place that we have heat, but it's the seat of heat. So let's do the twisted triangle. And really concentrate on what's happening, making as much of the twist happening around the belly as you can. With the inhale, float the arms out wide. With exhale, we're going to really strongly pull the belly button into the spine and bring your right hand down to your left thigh. Just don't bend down too far. Bring your left hand, wrap it around your back. And stay here and inhale, let your belly relax. Stay here and exhale and press the belly button towards the spine. See if you can twist a little bit more around that lower spine. And then as you inhale, float up to the top. Let the belly soften. And we'll go the other way. Pull the belly button in as you exhale. Twist and bring your left hand to your right thigh. Wrap your right hand around your back. And we'll stay for a breath. Inhale, let the belly soften. Exhale, pull the belly button firmly in towards the spine. And then with the inhale, float up to the top. And with the exhale, lower the arms down. Let the legs relax for a moment, soften the belly, relax the shoulders. Inhale, float the arms out wide. Exhale, pull the belly into the spine and twist. Right hand over to the left thigh. Wrap the left hand behind your back and stay here. Inhale, let the belly soften. Exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine and float up to the top on the inhale. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine and twist. Left hand over to the right thigh. Wrap the right hand around the back. Stay here and inhale, let the belly soften. And exhale, pull the navel close into the spine. Inhale, float up to the top. And exhale, lower the arms down to the sides. 3 more times. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, pull the navel to the spine. Twist right hand to the left thigh. Wrap the left arm around the back. Stay and inhale. Stay and exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine. And lift to the top on the inhale. Soften the belly. Exhale, pull the navel in and twist. Left hand reaching around to the right thigh. Reach the right hand behind the back. Pull the navel in. Stay here while you inhale and soften the belly. Exhale, pull the navel firmly in towards the spine. And then lift to the top on inhale. Let the belly soften. Exhale, relax the arms down to the sides. Twice more. Inhale, float the arms. Belly soft. Exhale, twist. Right hand over to the left thigh. Wrap the left arm around. Stay and inhale. Let the belly soften. Exhale, pull the navel up. Try to touch the spine with the belly button. And inhale, come on up to the top. Exhale, pull the navel in and twist. Stay while you inhale. Soften the belly. Stay and exhale, draw the navel up towards the spine. Really hug it in snug. And inhale, come up to the top. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine as the arms come down. We're doing 1 more repetition. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine, twist. Over to the left side. Stay and take a breath. Inhale, soften the belly. And exhale, pull the belly up and towards the spine. Inhale, come to the top. Soften the belly. And exhale, draw the navel into the spine. Twist around. Over to the right side this time. Stay for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, pull the navel into the spine. And inhale, come up to the top. Exhale, lower the arms down. Hug the belly into the spine. And then relax. Okay, we're going to step back to the back of the mat into Samastiti. So let's be conscious of the 3 elements that we've noticed so far. Feet against the floor. Earth element in the feet and the lower legs. Stability. Solidity. Form. Bring a little attention to the thighs and the pelvic girdle. Water element. Fluidity. Flow. Cohesion. And bring the attention to the navel. Fire element. Heat. Metabolism. Transformation. Let's take Ardha Utkatasana. 5 repetitions, being aware of all of those elements working together, the whole lower body. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Exhale, pull the belly in, bend the knees, fold forward. Let yourself sit down as low as your body will allow you to go. And then inhale, float up to the top. Feel your feet against the floor. Push up. See if you can feel your buttocks working as your legs get straight. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. Again with the inhale, arms float forward and up. Stay connected down in the feet. Exhale, pull the belly in and then feel the fluid motion in the hips. Bend down, drop the hips towards the floor. Feet are still connected down into the floor. Inhale, push against the floor. Raise yourself up. Feel the strength of the legs. Let the belly open. Exhale, lower the arms down the front. 3 more times. Inhale, float the arms up. And exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Stay anchored in the feet, strong in the legs, open in the belly as you come up to the top. And exhale, arms down the front. 2 more times. Inhale, float the arms, let the belly soften. Stay even on the feet. Draw the navel into the spine and bend the knees. Sit down as low as you comfortably can. Feel your belly pulling into the spine. Stay even under the feet. And inhale, float the arms up. Float the chest up, straighten the legs. Push away from the floor. Exhale, arms down the front. Last time, try one on your own. Awareness on all the elements of the lower body. And allow the breath to relax. Feel the feet against the floor. Bring the attention to the lower legs, feet and lower legs, earth element. Bring the attention up to the thighs, the pelvic girdle, including the buttocks. Feel the sensations in that upper leg and the pelvic area. Water element. Fluidity. Cohesion. And let the awareness come to the belly. The heat that provides digestion, the heat that provides transformation. Anything that changes is a reaction, a transformation. Proper functioning in this area is responsible for all those transformations, not just physical transformation, but the ability to change in other ways too. Our habits, our will is centered here. We'll bring the attention higher up into the body, into the thorax, the chest, the shoulder girdle, the arms, the hands, the various locations where we find air element in the body. Air is responsible for movement. All mobility has to do with air element. Of course, this is the area of the body where we have the breath, so that air coming in and going out is quite obvious, but all movement is linked to the air element. Let's place the hands on the hips and keeping the pelvis steady, turn the right toes slightly out and take the left foot forward. Once you have the legs set, bring your hands onto the sternum and just feel the center of the chest for a moment. We're going to work with Virabhadrasana, and I'm going to ask you to lift your sternum at a certain point. It's okay if you are tilting your chin back, if that's comfortable for your neck, but don't confuse your sternum, your chin for your sternum. So when I say lift the sternum, I don't just mean tilt your head back. I don't know if you can see, that just compresses the back of my neck. But when I say lift the sternum, we want to actually get some movement in the upper spine. Hopefully the pose will also help that to happen, but Be aware in this area of the upper chest and the upper back. With the inhale, float the arms out to the sides and up. Bend the left knee. Feel the sternum open, and then as you exhale, you pull your elbows down and lift your sternum a little bit higher. And then keep that lift in the sternum, and inhale, float your arms all the way up to the ceiling. And keep lifting the sternum. And then with the exhale, arms float out to the sides and down, and the left leg straightens. We'll do that again. Inhale, raise the arms out to the sides and up. Bend the left knee. Be aware of the center of the chest. As you exhale and pull the elbows down, let your sternum rise up gently. And then keep it lifting as you inhale and float the arms. Feel the movement of the arms. Feel the movement in the upper spine. You can move the head back a little bit if you like. Exhale, arms out to the sides and down, front leg straight. 3 more of those. Inhale, float the arms wide, bend the left knee. Let the breastbone lift away from the belly button. With the exhale, pull the elbows down. See if you can feel that opening across the front of the chest, lifting the sternum, and then keep the sternum lifting as you inhale and float the arms up. Lift the breastbone even farther from the navel. And then exhale, arms out to the sides and down, and straighten the left leg. 2 more times. Inhale, float the arms wide, bend the left knee. Lift the breastbone away from the navel. And as you exhale, pull the elbows back and down and lift the sternum even a little bit higher. Keep it lifting, and inhale, float the arms up. And exhale, arms out and down, straighten the leg. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. 1 final time. Inhale, float the arms wide, bend the front knee. Lift the breastbone. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Keep the breastbone lifting up away from the belly button. And inhale, let it lift even more as you straighten the arms. Nice big arch back. And exhale, arms out and down and front leg straight. Soften the shoulders, soften the chest. Relax the breath. And then we'll step the left foot back to join the right. Come to Samastiti. Feel your steady feet, your strong legs, the heat of the body. And then let the awareness rest in the upper body. Feel the movement of the ribs that happens with the breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your arms and hands relax all the way down to your fingers. And take a few relaxed breaths, watching that movement of air in and out of the body. Let's do the other side. Place the hands on the hips. Turn the left leg out in the socket and step the right foot forward. Anchor down through both feet. Relax the arms at your side. Just take a moment to feel the area of the air element, especially be aware of the sternum. Feel that the chest can be open and the shoulders relaxed all at the same time. Breath is coming through the nose, and we're feeling the expansion of the ribs. And notice the ribs are not only in the front, also in the side and in the back. We're going to see if we can find some movement in the upper spine. Inhale, float the arms out to the sides and up, bend the front knee. Let the breastbone lift. With your exhale, pull your elbows back and down. Feel your chest stretch open And then keep lifting your sternum as you inhale and float the arms up. Feel movement in the upper spine. And exhale, arms float out to the sides and down, straighten the front leg, soften the shoulders. Inhale, float the arms through the air, feel that movement, lift the chest. And exhale, pull the elbows back and down gently, stretch across the front of the chest, gently engage the upper back. Inhale, stretch the arms up, let the sternum lift even a little bit more. And exhale, arms down and front leg straight. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, float the arms, bend the knee. Lift the sternum away from the navel. Stay and exhale, pull your elbows back and down. You can even squeeze a little bit between the shoulder blades if you like to open the chest more. Inhale, keep lifting the sternum as the arms float up. And exhale, arms out and down as you straighten the front leg. We have 2 more repetitions. Inhale, feel the body moving through space, floating the arms, lifting the sternum. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down. And inhale, stretch the arms up, lift the breastbone even further. And exhale, arms down and front leg straight. One more time. Inhale, float the arms. Bend the front knee, lift the breastbone. Exhale, pull back and down. And inhale, float the arms, lift the sternum even further. And exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg, relax the shoulders. Step the right foot back, align the feet. Relax the breath. Feel the movement of breath. So here stands the body. You can feel the earth element, particularly aware of it in the lower body, but of course there's solidness throughout the body. Our skull is quite a solid structure. So earth element distributed around the body, appropriate places of solidity and stability. Water element, circulating around the whole body, of course, but concentrated in that area around the hips. The sense of flow and cohesion. Fire element in the belly. Changing one thing into another thing so that it's usable and things can take new forms. Air element, actually moving the breath in, of course, but we have air elsewhere, sometimes in our joints, sometimes in the digestive tract, so you can see that we want the air in certain places, and having air in other places is not as helpful. So all of the elements distributed throughout the body, but in proper proportion. There's one more element, space, and it's not just a metaphysical idea, it's an actual thing. We're standing in space, the body is located in a particular place in space. There's also a lot of space inside the body, and in fact we're made of more space than anything else, it turns out. Modern science has revealed that there's tons of space within each cell. So we take up space, we live in space, we are full of space. Space element is predominant in the upper part of the body, the throat and the head. And of course, it's the most subtle element. So think of the subtle things that happen in the body, say thoughts, for example, are upper body events where space is centered. So think of that sense of spaciousness. As you inhale, float your arms out wide. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to your right shoulder and turn the head and look left. With the inhale, bring the head back into the center, float the left arm out wide, and with the exhale, cross the right hand over to the left shoulder and look to the right. And with the inhale, open the arm, turn the head to the center, and exhale, float the arms down to the sides. Movement in space, space within the movement. Inhale, float the arms wide. Exhale, look left and cross the left arm. Inhale, open the arm, return the head to the center. Exhale, look right and cross the right hand. And inhale, open the arm, turn the head into the center. Lower the arms down with the exhale. Again, feel the body moving through space as the arms float out. And then as you exhale, we're going to look left and cross the left hand. Because of the space in between the vertebrae that we can move the head, turn the head back into the center. And look to the right, cross the right hand. Space between the vertebrae, make the movement possible. Inhale, center the head and open the arm. Exhale, float the arms down to the sides. We're going to do 2 more repetitions. I'm going to have you do this one on your own. Keep noticing the sense of spaciousness as we move through this simple movement. One more final repetition. We're going to move now into a forward bend. The same pose that we started with, we'll stay for 5 breaths. And with each breath, be aware of a different element inside the body. Begin, of course, by feeling the feet against the floor. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Keep your steady stance under your feet as you exhale and bend down. Knees can soften a little bit if you like. Stay here. Inhale, feel the feet against the floor. Stay and exhale. Notice the feet in the lower legs. Inhale, bring the attention up to the thighs, the pelvic girdle. And stay and exhale with your awareness in that area of water. Inhale, bring the attention to the belly. Feel it expand. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine. Really draw it in. Inhale, tension up to the thorax, the chest, the ribs. Feel your ribs, front, back, and sides opening. Stay and exhale, let your shoulders relax. Last breath, inhale, be aware of the neck and the head. A lot of space within the head, although the skull is heavy, there's a lot of space. Then inhale, float up to the top. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. Soften the breath. Maintain the awareness. Come down onto all fours. We're going to take 5 repetitions of Chakravakasana. Again, being aware of the elements, where they predominate in the body, this time starting at the upper body. As you inhale, be aware of your nostrils, your ears, the space within your mouth, the eyeballs, lots of space there. And as you exhale, move your hips to your heels. Feel the back of the neck lengthen gently, space between those cervical vertebrae. Inhale, come up to all fours. Feel the breath coming into the chest. Open the breastbone. And as you exhale, move your hips back. Soften your elbows so they come down to the mat. Relax your shoulders and feel the stretch of the back of the upper back. Inhale, come up onto all fours. Feel your belly soften. Be aware around the navel. As you exhale, pull the belly button in firmly and bring your hips back towards your heels. Make sure that your navel hugs up towards the spine the whole time. As you inhale and come up onto all fours, feel your buttocks and your back thighs. As you exhale, pull your tail between your legs and move your hips back towards your heels. Keep feeling the buttocks, the back thighs, the sacrum. Now feel the tops of the feet against the floor. And inhale, be aware there as you come up onto your all fours. Keep feeling the tops of the feet. You're going to go stretch at the front of the ankles. And exhale, keep the awareness in the feet as you bring your hips back towards the heels. One final time. And then stay here in the child's pose and relax. All 5 elements present in the body. They each have a place where they should be the dominant element, but they need to be present in their proper proportions throughout the whole body. I'm going to come out onto the stomach and take the arms out wide like a cactus position. I'm going to turn the head to the left. Relax the legs, relax the arms. The feet are going to stay down, the legs are going to stay down, the pelvis is going to stay even, arms are going to stay soft. All the elements working together. So we're going to feel the stability of the lower body, the mobility and lightness of the upper body. As you inhale, float your head and chest up off of the floor. Try to keep your legs relaxed and your feet down on the floor. And then exhale, lower down. Reverse your head so you're looking to the right. Keep your arms soft. Inhale, raise the chest and the head. Keep the feet down, the legs soft and relaxed. And then exhale, lower down and turn and look to the left. Again, inhale, lift up, head and chest centered, feet staying down. And exhale, reverse the head, look to the right. Inhale, lift, stable lower body, movement, mobility in the upper body, and exhale, lower down and look to the left. Inhale and float up again. Raise the breastbone away from the mat, and exhale, lower down and look to the right. Last lift, inhale, come all the way up with the chest and the head. And then as you exhale, lower down so your forehead goes down onto the floor. You're tucking your chin under a little bit. And now we're going to extend the arms straight out in front of you. Relax here for a moment. Feet on the floor. Feeling the lower body. Relaxing the belly. Feeling the breath moving. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Soften the face. Feel the forehead in contact with the floor. We're going to turn over onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest. Place the feet down on the floor, and we're going to take 5 repetitions of Dvipada. Good example of stability in the lower body, strength, and in the lower body support, and then mobility opening in the upper body. And the more stable you can be, the more open you're going to be able to get. And 5 repetitions. Steady on the feet. Inhale, raise your hips and stretch your arms up and back towards the wall behind you. Pause a moment and then lower down with the exhale. Roll through the spine. Feel the space between the vertebrae. Inhale and lift. Strong in the buttocks and the legs. Steady in the feet. Arms opening, chest opening. Exhale, slowly come down. Pull the belly in. And then relax. And 3 more times. Inhale, lift to the top. Small pause and lower with exhale. Inhale and lift. And lower with exhale. Last one. And relax a moment. If your lower back is asking for a stretch, give your knees a hug. We're going to get ready to do a twist, but I may want you to use a prop depending on what's going on with your hips and your back. So just take a moment. We're going to have both legs bent and bring them to the side. If when you go to the side, if you don't get your legs all the way down to the floor and touching each other, then I want you to support yourself. You can either put a blanket underneath both legs, depending on what's going on with your hips, or you may want to put a blanket between the knees. In either case, I'd like the knees to be touching or have the blanket between them so there's good steadiness in the legs. So use a prop as that's appropriate for you. We'll start with the knees bent into the chest. Let the arms be wide but a little lower than the shoulders. Take an inhale. Feel the breath coming in and down. Keeping the knees together. Exhale and bring both knees over towards the left side. Prop either underneath or between them as necessary. Put your left hand on your right knee and breathe in for a breath. Feeling the ribs expand. On the inhale, pull the belly in with the exhale. Then really inhale, reach your right arm away from your right knee. And as you exhale, pull the belly button to the spine and soften the shoulder. If you like, you can take the right arm a little bit higher on your inhale. A little more stretch between the ribs. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine and then gently push down onto your right leg with your hand. 2 more breaths. And when you're done with the last one, bring your right arm down a little bit and bring the knees back into the chest. Pause a moment. Arms relaxed to the sides, a little lower than the shoulders, knees bent into the chest. Let's do the other side. Inhale here, nice and soft in the chest and shoulders. Exhale, bring both knees over towards the right side. Support underneath the right knee or between the legs if you need to. Stay here and take a breath in. Feel your chest expanding. And breathe out. Pull the belly button into the spine. As you inhale, reach your left arm as far away from your left knee as you can. And then as you exhale, pull your belly button to your spine. Relax your neck and shoulders. You can turn the head to the left if you like. 3 more breaths on your own. Feeling where there's solidity, density in the body, where there is movement, where there's warmth, where there's flexibility, where there's spaciousness. And we'll inhale both knees back into the center. And relax a moment with the knees bent into the chest. And bring both feet to the floor. And we're going to take a variation, a really mild variation of Tadaka Mudra, where we can really focus on the stability in the lower body and the opening in the upper body. The feet are against the floor. Feel the feet against the floor. As you inhale, raise both arms up and back to the floor behind you. Feel that stretch and opening. And then as you exhale, we're going to flatten the lower back down into the floor. Really pull the belly into the spine. Push with your feet. You can use your legs and your buttocks and your abdominals. And stay and inhale. Feel the breath coming in. Where can you find some movement in the chest without losing your flattened back? And then as you exhale, relax the arms, relax the pelvis. Soften your arms down to your sides. Again with the inhale, take the arms up and back towards the floor behind you. And exhale, flatten the spine down. Keeping your arms back there. I'm going to stay with the inhale, keep the back flat. And exhale, bring the arms down, relax around the pelvis, soften in the shoulders, relax the belly. Inhale, raise the arms. And exhale, press the lower back down, press the heels in, feel the backs of the legs and the buttocks working. Stay as you inhale, put your breath into your chest, into your armpits. And then as you exhale, lower the arms and relax around the pelvis. That 2 more times, please. Inhale, lift the arms. Stretch up and back. Exhale, flatten the back down. Pull the belly button in, push into your heels a little bit. And then stay there while you inhale. Breathe into the chest, into the back, into the armpits. And with the exhale, lower the arms down. Relax the work around the belly. One last time. Inhale, float the arms up. Stay, exhale, pressing your heels and your back down to the floor. Stay and inhale, open around the whole chest, relax the neck and the face. And exhale, lower the arms, soften around the shoulders and around the pelvis. Relax the breath for a moment. I'll bring the knees into the chest. One hand on each knee, Apanasana 5 times. Inhale, soften the chest and the shoulders. Exhale, be aware of the feet and the lower legs, earth element. Inhale, let the belly soften, let the knees away from the chest. Exhale, be aware of the thighs and the pelvic girdle, feeling the sacrum there. And soften with the inhale. Then exhale, pull the belly into the spine, be aware of the navel, fire element. Awareness comes to the sternum, the shoulders, the upper back. Plug the knees in. Soften the upper torso. Relaxing the neck and the jaw. And pull the legs in again. Feeling the head against the floor. Relax your shoulders. Relax the muscles of the face. And keep yourself nice and relaxed as you put the knees out. Then let's exhale and place the feet down. And go ahead and straighten the legs out in Shavasana. Spread yourself out comfortably. Go ahead and separate the feet as wide as your mat. Settle the upper body so that the hands are wider than the mat, palms up. Check in with your neck. Turn the head slowly from side to side. Support if necessary. As the body relaxes, totally release control of the breath. Be aware of the 5 elements in their place and functioning appropriately throughout the whole organism. body. It's solid, fluid, warm, airy, spacious natures. Begin to deepen the breath. As you're ready, move the fingers a little bit and move your toes. And extend the arms up overhead to take a long stretch. And then release the arms and hug the knees to rest on your right side with the knees to the chest for a moment. And come up to a seated position. We'll work with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Once we get the breathing pattern going, I'm going to add a visualization to it. Feel free, if you prefer, to do the nostril breathing without actually using your hand. Just visualize the breath moving through the sides of the body, that's fine. If you want to valve with the hand, the right hand, index and middle finger fold down to the palm. And then we'll turn the palm towards the face, cover the right nostril with the thumb, and rest the ring finger up on the cartilage of the left nostril. Begin by inhaling through the left nostril. Switch the valve and exhale through the right side. Stay there and inhale through the right. And switch again and exhale through the left. That's one round, and this is the pattern we'll continue to follow. As you inhale through the left side, let your attention go all the way down to the sit bone. And as you exhale right, let your attention move from your sit bone all the way up to the crown of the head. Inhale right, draw the attention down to the sit bone. And exhale left, draw the attention upwards towards the crown of the head. Third round, inhale, breathe your attention all the way down into the earth. Exhale right, and breathe your attention upwards into the sky. Inhale, breathe your attention again down into the earth. Exhale out the left, breathe the attention upwards into the sky. Fourth round, inhale, breathe your attention all the way down to the center of the earth. Exhale right, breathe your attention all the way up into outer space. Inhale, breathe all the way down to the center of the earth, that's right side. Exhale through the left, letting the attention move up into space. Inhale left, down to the center of the earth. Exhale right, up into space. Inhale right, breathe down to the center of the earth. And exhale left, up into space. Do one more breath like that on your own, please. One more round like that on your own. When you're finished, and the pranayama will end with the exhale through the left side, let the breath relax. Continue to be aware of the body as this collection of elements. Sit quietly with that awareness for a minute or so. I work with a practice called nyasa. Nyasa means placing. So bring the hands to rest on the feet, ankles, or lower legs. And meditate on the earth element. If you're sitting in a chair, you can just feel your feet against the floor. Feel that stability, solidity. Let your hands come to rest on the thighs or the front of the low belly underneath the navel. Seat of water. Notice the qualities of water in the body. Bring your hands to rest on the belly. Be aware of the fire element in the body. Heat, metabolism, digestion. Bring the hands to rest on the upper chest. Air element in the body. Mobility, movement, breath. Turn the fingertips to rest at the very crown of the head. Space element. Spaciousness. Emptiness. Openness. Once again, let your hands come to rest comfortably. All of the elements occupying their proper relationship, position in the body.
Please slowly open your eyes. Draw the hands to Anjali Mudra. Namaste. Thank you. Beautiful time of year to be aware of the elements. We're outside a lot, so you can notice all of the elements. You'll see them once you start looking, and be aware of the qualities within the body. And keep track of the importance of the stable foundation and the spacious top parts of the body when they exist in good